American Idol's top 8 revealed live. Did your faves survive Ladies' Night? Ladies' Night? Oh, what a night! Sunday's American Idol found the show's remaining 10 contestants celebrating iconic women in music, mentored by none other than country queen Miranda Lambert. Thunderstorm artists John Foster, Kanan James Hill, Colby Jordan, Josh King, Slater Nally, Brianna Nix, Maddie Pruitt, Jamal Roberts, and Gabby Simone were tasked with performing songs by some of the most iconic women in music, though most of them ended up going with songs by either Adele or Carrie Underwood. And what would Ladies' Night be without a visit from last season's Idol winner Abby Carter? The season 22 champ returned with the TV debut of her new single, Burned. Speaking of burned, it's time to talk about who got totally burned by the voters this week. More than 22 million votes came through tonight, with each finalist netting at least 1 million. But did all of your favorites make the cut? Mine sure didn't. Read on for a breakdown of how the remaining singers fared on Sunday, including which 8 will return on Monday, ABC, 8/7C, and which 2 have reached the end of their Idol journeys. When you're finished, vote for your personal top 8 and drop a comment with your thoughts on the night's results. Were any of your favorites eliminated? John has played it relatively cool all season, so seeing him get tongue-tied around Miranda Lambert, his childhood crush, was both endearing and refreshing. Those nerves melted away by the time he hit the stage to perform Bonnie Raitt's Something to Talk About, as he confidently strutted about the stage and engaged with the audience. Vocally, however, it never quite hit the heights that we're used to seeing from John. Miranda mentioned this being her go-to karaoke song, and that's exactly what this felt like, a really good karaoke performance. I feel like we should be getting more than that at this point in the competition. Knowing that viewers would probably expect her to sing something more in the vein of Aretha Franklin, Colby opted to shock people by going with something completely different, Fleetwood Mac's The Chain. And what a choice it was. From the moment she appeared under the spotlight in that boss-ass cowboy hat, the stage was hers. Taking Miranda Lambert's words to heart, she held back a bit at the beginning, making the song's explosive finish even more powerful. Unfortunately, not enough voters felt the same way I did, and Colby was among the 2 singers unceremoniously booted at the end of the episode. I'd argue that Colby is more talented and interesting than a handful of the others who did make it through, but this is often how the cookie crumbles. I've listened to Adele's Rolling in the Deep many times over the years, but not once have I thought, you know what this song could use? Some harmonica. But Josh has been full of surprises all season, and I'm pleased to say that he surprised me once again with this truly unique, genuinely impressive performance. The energy, the attitude, and the vocals were firing on all cylinders. It actually made me wonder, where has this Josh been hiding all season? I'll admit, I wasn't thrilled that we were getting another Adele song already. It's Ladies' Night, not Adele night. But all of my doubts melted away the moment Brianna opened her mouth. Not only did Water Under the Bridge fit perfectly with her voice, but she absolutely held herself like a star, nay, a superstar, on that stage. If she continues with this trajectory, she has a darn good shot at winning this whole thing, and I'll look back at this performance as a pivotal turning point for her. Kanan thought he was going a different, non-gospel route by performing Carrie Underwood's Love Wins, but Miranda Lambert encouraged him to lean into the message of the song, which isn't entirely ungospel. She has taken me to church many times, Miranda told him, challenging him to channel that energy. And channel it he did, delivering a performance that transcended genres and hammered the message home. Unfortunately, it wasn't the typical show-stopping presentation we're used to getting from Kanan. The judges tried putting a positive spin on it, but Luke Bryan put it best. You got through it, baby. You got through it, right? For the record, no one wants to be told that they got through anything. Oof. I'm sorry, another Adele song? For those keeping score at home, that's 3 out of 6 thus far. I get that she's a big star, but come on. Okay, now that I'm done complaining, it's time to start complimenting. One of the season's most consistently impressive performers, Thunderstorm once again knocked it out of the park with his rendition of When We Were Young. Soulful and powerful in all the right places, this wasn't just beautiful, it was haunting. That falsetto tickled my spirit. And who knew he could also play piano? There is truly no bottom to Thunderstorm.